And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
180. Sit hot. 180.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Sit hot. 180. It's hot. Sit hot.
Throwing is Jackson.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
At the 44-yard line.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Here's Jackson to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now it's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Got 60.
To the air goes Daniels.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
40-yard line.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. Now Daniels. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down.
Ready, break.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Ready, set.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Okay,
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Daniels going to throw for it.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 40 yards.
And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The kick is good.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
180. 180.
Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Get hot! 180!
Inside handoff, Henry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 32 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead.
Ravens 8, Commanders 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle of getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Ready, set.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Come on. Set.
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Washington.
Lions. 60 Vikings. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lane. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
This 2nd and 4.
Get it? 70 Timberwolves. Lions.
Back to throw. Daniels. Open man is Samuel. Complete.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Lions.
Back to throw again. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Got it. Ready?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Commanders 14, Ravens 8. Jake Moody to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Jackson going to keep it.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
And yet again, it's McLaurin.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin, 31 yards. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
22, Ravens 8. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Sit on. Hey, sit on. 13.
Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Sit on. 180. Sit on.
They'll set up a throw.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's Jackson.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Jackson.
He'll try and do this himself.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Set up. Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Okay,
the chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Let's go.
They'll run once more with JCM. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. He ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Krosky-Merritt will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score. Commanders 36, Ravens 8. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 73 yards.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
The Ravens will line up.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Here is third down and 4.
Let's go.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Ready?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now, Dan, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Second down.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Throwing now is Daniels.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And they will not be able to add on to their 20-point lead.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.